Welcome back to Just Scribble for a plan with me in my B6 plans by Just Scribble. So I was going to get ready for the week and I thought I would take you guys along for the ride. So we are going to be planning for the week of August 11th. So this is just a real quick flip of the current week and we're going to be planning for this week. Now this week is kind of a weird week for us because it is start school week. So my kiddo is going back to school, but it's also his birthday. And I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do as far as a little bit of deco in my planner. And I could do like a back to school spread. I could do a birthday spread. Instead, I decided that I wanted to use these Pipsticks stickers with Tuxedo Sam on it because that's his favorite Sanrio character. So I decided I would use these and then pair some other things with it to set up my planner. So we're going to use these stickers, and then I pulled out these 3 washi tapes. This one just because it's a ruler. I thought it was fun. It's a little bit school inspired, and I think the orange will look cute with these. This is from MT. I have no idea who this one is from. This one because it kind of matched that. This star one with foiled pastel stars because I thought it kind of matched the colors as well. Then we're going to use some stickers from this Paper Studio sticker book. It's a happy birthday sticker book that I picked up at Hobby Lobby on sale. So we're going to use some of these to make it a little bit more birthday. And then we will pair it with some stickers from the Happy Planner from this Be Yourself sticker book. So I don't have a really great plan of attack, but we're just going to kind of go with it. So we are going to decorate my planner, and then I'm going to add our plans to it as well. I wanted to stick this washi down here to kind of divide up the line. I need scissors like that. And then I want to add a quote here, and then this is going to be my school schedule for my kiddo. So we're going to grab a quote from here. I have a few different quotes in here, but I was thinking maybe this learn and grow just because it seems kind of school appropriate. I don't know if I have a lot of other quotes. I think this is a teacher sticker book or like a school inspired sticker book because it has a lot of school stuff in it. I think those are the only quotes though. All right, we're going to go with this one. And we are going to hope that all this kind of turns out and matches since I'm mixing a bunch of stuff up together. So I want to put that up at the top. And then down here, I'm going to write Wednesday, Thursday, Friday because those are the days my kiddo goes to school because he starts back on Wednesday. I think I want to use this Crayola marker. Yeah, that matches Sam pretty well. So I'm going to put Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then I feel like we need some sort of character down here. I think we'll do, I have no idea who this is. This little dude. We're gonna do him. What do I want him? I kind of want him right here. So we're gonna do that there. And I am going to put a birthday sticker on my kiddo's birthday. So we have happy birthday, celebrate. Party time. So if I use these, they kind of match the font there. And then over here, there's some more. I don't really like those. And then there's these, but they're a little bit big, I feel like. I guess they're the same size. You know what? I'm going to use this one that says HBD because I don't have a lot of space on here. But before I put that down, let's put like a party hat. Alright, so I'm going to put a little party hat there and the HBD there. So this is his school stuff. I kind of change up how I use this each week. This is always our appointments. This kind of depends on the week because now that we're back in school, this is his school week stuff. In some weeks I use this for Just Scribble, so for the shop and for YouTube, and then in some weeks I use this for that. This week I'm going to use this for Just Scribble, and I'm going to use this for like our shopping list and all of that kind of stuff. So I do want to make some marks over here. What do I have? I really don't want to go pull out more pens and markers and things, so I'm trying to find things that I already have on my desk that maybe match. I need a piece of paper. So that's a yellow. That's too bright. That's pretty close to that. So I'm going to write routine, and I'm going to write videos, and then in here there are some like to-do stickers. Most of this is, like I said, school stuff. So it says, you know, like quiz, test, paper due, etc. But I can mix and match things for sure. This to-do sticker up here. I'm going to put this yellow priority over here. And get it done. What color get it done do I want? Actually, I'm going to put important, I think, in pink because it matches that guy's little toes. So I don't have my tweezers with me. They're in the other room. And I don't feel like going and getting them. So we're just going to go with it. Alright, so we have that. And then I feel like we do need a Sam over here. So we'll use this Sam, and that's our dashboard. Let me grab my blotter paper. All right, and then we're going to lay down some of this ruler washi tape. On that day. Wednesday. I'm going to skip Friday because we're celebrating on Friday, so I know that I'll have more stuff that I need to write down for like micro journaling and things like that. And there. So then we have, let's see, 3 days like that, and we have 4 of these dudes, so we'll do those dudes on the other days. So that means we need a little something from over here to add to those days. while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to take off this piece of washi. There's another one in here. And I'm going to lay those down. This one. I want this on Saturday. That's like a perfect fit. All right, and then this one I'm actually going to put across these two pages. Like that. And then I'm just going to slice the center so that the pages fold better. All right, back to this. I wanted to put, oh, I can put that. I'm just stealing stuff out of this book and laying it down. Like that. And we'll add some of that star washi also. So we have some school type stickers that we can add. And then we have some quotes and some other washi. All right, let's put on Monday this "More Coffee Please" sticker there. We're going to put the little glasses on Wednesday because he goes back to school. We're going to put this sticker that says "You are the actual best" on Thursday, since that's his birthday. I'm going to put it like that. And then we'll put, now this is a good time on Friday because that's when we're celebrating. And then we're going to add some school supplies. To Wednesday. I don't want to add any to that day or that day, but I will add this school supply to Sunday with like little paper clips. And a little push pin. All right, let's go back first and add Sam. All right, so I want to add Sam here, and I want to add two Sams here. So we're going to add that one there and that one there. We'll add a Sam to Saturday. Sorry about the noise. And then we have these little stars and little crabs. So I am going to actually stick them on the pages that don't have a Sam to kind of tie in the deco that we're using. And hopefully at the end of the day it will look cute. Let's see. I don't really want red there. maybe these should go over here at the top. All right, so now we just have stars. So I'm just gonna lay some stars down. They're just kind of plain silver stars. Nothing special. Put some on here. All right, one more star. And then what I've been doing when I use these Pipstick sheets is I've been taking these stickers off and sticking them at the bottom of one of my pages. That way I remember what stickers I used, like if I'm sharing on Instagram or later I go back and I want to see about repurchasing something if they still carry it, etc. So I'm just going to take those off. And stick those there. So sticker sheet done. And then we're going to add some of these. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to his birthday. And on here, there are these balloons. And so we're going to give some balloons to Sam. That one there. That one. Actually, we'll put it up here. Like that. And then over here, for his celebration, we can put, I don't want to put the celebrate, but we could put party time. And one of these like little pop things. Like that. All right, and then on his actual birthday, I want to put a happy birthday. I don't really want to use these banners. I'll probably use them in our A5 because that's more of our memory keeper, but I could use this happy birthday. This happy birthday, I kind of like that one. I think this is such a cute little book. Put your party hats on. Is that the same? That's a little different because it has the script. Or there's this one. We'll just use this one that's just long. And it says, happy birthday. All right, I think that's all we're really going to use out of here. I really love these two, but those could be used for anything. They don't have to be used for a birthday. I guess we'll use a cake though, because I do need to make some notes to myself about that. So I'm gonna take so we have this today sticker. I don't want the today. I want this for a list of the things I need to remember when we go to his birthday dinner. And then I'm just going to put the little cake like that so I know what the list is for. And then in here, there is I love the weekend, weekend adventures. I don't think I want to use any of those. If I decide I want to go back and add them later, I could. But I do want those to-do stickers, these. So I'm going to use these for my to-do lists each day. And I'm just going to kind of mix and match which ones I use. And Sunday. And over here, this is like our menu, our shopping list, all of that kind of stuff. So these only have 6 boxes. I really need 7 for a menu, but I could just use a dot marker also. I don't think there's any other boxes in here. I always think it's weird that they use just that many. And then I can put a list, like a to-do list. So let's do the red. Get it done there. I think that's all we're going to use out of this. And all we're going to use out of this. But I do want to add a little bit of this star washi just because I love it. And honestly don't know where this is from either. So I'm going to put a little piece down there. There. Don't think we need any on those pages, and we'll put a little piece over here. Okie doke. So this is the base of our spread. Appointments and events go here. My kiddo's school schedule here. This is for Just Scribble. This is our to-do list for the week. This will be our menu for the week. This is my reminders for his birthday celebration. And then these are our dailies. So on the dailies, appointments and events for the day go there. To-do list goes there. And then I micro journal, memory keep, brain dump, etc. on the rest of the page. So what we need to do is add plans and also add our trash and recycle. So I'm going to write recycle and trash there. And then I'm going to write trash and recycle. And you know what? I am off work on Tuesday because I took the day off to spend the last day of summer with my kiddo. So is there something that we could put? I know there's not a no work because this is like a school one, but is there something we could add? Crushed it, paper due, quiz, focus on this. No. I can add, though, what color do we want? I'm thinking this red one. I can add this to that day. You know what? We should take these two little red dudes and I'm going to put them on. Whoops. And this and this. All right. I want to put this here because we are going to the movies and I want to write it down there. I want to make that there for fun. That there for fun. Just trying to add a little bit of something. I really want this pencil, so let's put it like that since he goes to school those 3 days. All right, I think I'm just going to write day off because, or vacation day. Day off. All right, let's add some plans. I will add my priorities and my important later, but there we have our plans so far, my dashboard for the shop and Just Scribble. This will be our to-do list for the week for our house, so things we need to get done here. I do not have, oh I do, but it's really big. I don't have a good ruler with me. I have this giant sewing ruler. That's all I have right by. Oh, you know what? Actually, I lied. I've been keeping a ruler here. so that I always have one with me, and then I still forgot. All right, that's our to-do list. For the house, this is his birthday. We're going to put menu, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. There's our menu. And then I will go in and I will add our plans for the week over here as well. But I'm also going to be adding some additional work things that I need to write down. So I'm going to do that off camera. And then as I have to-do list things, I will add to my to-do lists. So before I go to bed on Sunday night, I will make sure all the plans are in all the daily pages. I will do a brain dump of weekly to-dos, and then I will fill out to-dos that I know need to be done each specific day. And that way I am ready to go on Monday morning. But let's do a quick little flip. So this is our weekly dashboard, my personal sort of dashboard brain dump, and then our dailies: Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And we are ready to go for the week. That's my video, my plan with me in my B6 plans by Just Scribble. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to put them down below, and I will definitely get back with you. Give me a thumbs up if you liked this video. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss future videos, and don't forget to just scribble.